Well, welcome into another edition of the Friday Night Frenzy. It may not seem like it, but there's only 3 weeks left in the season, meaning teams are really battling for playoff position.
Eric, that's certainly the case in Division 5, where it isn't Green or Shenango Forks controlling its own destiny. Instead, it's the Sydney Warriors, but the Warriors with a tough test in the Mud Bowl tonight. It's always a Mud Bowl in Sydney.
The Mud Bowl Part 2. Warriors amped up for this one and sticking it to the Blue Devils early. First quarter, Patrick DeBard skies it over to Billy Kozak. That's what we call an alley-oop in football terms. That's really nice.
That one up.
Breaks free, 69-yard touchdown. The Warriors up 8-0. Forks looking to tie it up. Guess what? They go for it on fourth down. J.C. Sweeney finds Cody Diorio for the nice diving grab. He's ruled out of bounds after a Sydney punt. Forks takes over on offense. This time, they get it done on the ground. Ethan Cook. He's so fast, he beats the camera guy. He takes it 55 yards for the touchdown. This one's a thriller. The Blue Devils escape 31-30.
Good win there out west on 17, or the future I-86. Tioga, the number 3 team in the state, hosting Notre Dame. Late first quarter, Crusaders stuck in third and long, and the Tigers get pressure in the form of Tyler Spires coming up with a big sack, forces a punt. Ensuing drive, Tioga pounding it down the Crusaders' throats. First, it's Spires. He's everywhere. He's on offense. He's on defense, getting it deep into Crusaders' territory. Now in the second quarter, same drive though, Jesse Manuel able to find a touchdown. Tioga rolls over END 48-6.
A little closer to home, the Golden Bears at Elmira locked up in a goodie. We're all tied up at the start of the second half at 14. Nick Wegman starts the half off right, finding Sean Mullins on third and long, and that extends the drive. Fast forward just a few plays later, the opposite end of the spectrum. Third and goal, Wegman finds the wrong colored jersey. We're going the other way with that INT, and that would lead to this. The Express's Jerry McPeak. Mick pounding it in for McSix. It's 20-14.
Can I get McFlurry with that?
Mick Elmira with Oreos. I like it. And they're not done. Now on the fourth, McPeak scores again. Elmira shocks Vestal 32-20. Well, up Route 12 is where we find the top team in Class B, Maine Enwell, and maybe just the top team in Section 4 if you pay attention to the Fox 40 standings. Tonight, the Spartans putting the third longest winning streak in the state on the line against the Purple Tornado in Norwich territory.
With both teams currently at the top of their respective divisions, though, in Class B, this could be a preview of that Section 4 championship game. But it would be the Spartans jumping all over the Purple Tornado early. It seems they do it every week. After a 3-and-out for Norwich, the Purple Tornado punt, but it's Luis Yesteda back. He fumbles it at first. What is he? He's the human highlight reel. That's why he's in the highlights. He comes, he gets it deep into Norwich territory, crossing to the other side of the 50. The next play, first offensive play from scrimmage. It's Emmy's Kyle Gallagher on the quarterback keeper. He is gone. Just like that, the Spartans take a 7-zip lead. The next drive for Maine Enwell, it's more the same, a little bit longer drive, but the same result. Gallagher goes to the air this time. That finds Alex Wisniewski in the end zone. The route was on from there. Emmy wins 49-7.
Let's head out to Windsor, where they host Shenango Valley, who's coming off that heartbreaking loss to the Forks Blue Devils. Warriors up big, but the Black Knights march, and Josh Cady tosses to Ben Rivera. Gets knocked down by Evan Treblecock. Travis knows how that feels. Just check it a year ago. That's a hit of the week nominee. Later in the drive, Cady again launching it deep to Windsor. Trying to get on the board, but Treblecock comes up big again. They get the pick in the end zone. Gives CV momentum as if they needed it. Warriors Zach Fish takes it 35 yards, shoved out just short of the goal line. Jack Fair picks it up on the next play. 35-0. CV rebounds against Windsor.
We head to Green now. Trojans looking for their first division win of the year. The defense helping out in the third. Newark Valley on the option, but it's Jeremy Floor there to stop Larry Kaczmarczyk on fourth down. The ensuing drive now, Green offense taking advantage. Dan Treadwell able to split his way through the defense for the score. Trojans take a 22-7 lead. But don't count out the Cardinals just yet. Next drive, it's 4th and 15, but quarterback Mason Schutz is keeping the play alive, looking like Michael Vick as he scrambles through the Green defense. He gets in for the score. Not enough, though. 36-14, Green pulls out the win.
A pickup football game broke out at Oxford, going against Bainbridge. Guilford on the field. BG pounded it inside. Jake Mazzarella hurdling a defender. We love the hurdles here. Picks up a first down for the Bobcats. Later in that drive, this time, quarterback keeper Corbin Palmer finishing off with the score, 19-0 BG. Then the Bobcats defense also standing tall. Chris Perrell with the sack here. The Bobcats going to hold on here in a bit of a squeaker, a surprising one at that. 19-14, BG gets the W.
Now to maybe the biggest game of the weekend. If good things come to those who wait, then Binghamton and Union Endicott fans are definitely in for a treat tomorrow night.
Saturday night marks the first time these two schools have played on the gridiron since taking a year off from the rivalry just a year ago. And like always, there's big storylines heading into Saturday's clash between arguably the two best schools in Section 4.
Emmy might have something to say about that.
The
Pats, who started slow with a loss to Monroe-Woodbury, have rattled off 5 straight wins and look to make it 3 straight over the Tigers. UE enters the game having to fill the void of losing Sammy Davis Jr., who's out for the season because of a knee injury.
It's like our #1 rival. Always. It's always going to be a hard game, good game. We just got to come out and play physical, with more intensity than we had this week, and just play our responsibilities and have a great game.
If Sammy's injury precludes him from playing next week, what are you going to do to kind of fill that hole?
I mean, Cheslock's fine. Ches, I mean, we don't have a #2. We have 2 #1s, so Ches will be fine.
I think he's confident in Cheslock. We'll have all the action and reaction plus analysis for the man who's calling the game tomorrow for WNBF, Roger Neal. The man, the myth, the legend, in studio Sunday night on 4th and Goal. Let's check out some other scores real quick around Section 4. Waverly with big win over Watkins Glen, 35-6, and also Corning over Ithaca, 38-12.
The Beast ends in another tune-up for the regular season. 5-3 winners over the Bears, and sticking with high school football, SVE over Odessa Montour. Big time, 41-0.
Well, that's going to do it for tonight on the Friday night, friends. We got a big day tomorrow, plus on Sunday for 4th and Goal. Travis Eldridge, Eric Columbia, it's been a Friday Night Frenzy.